How's it going, everyone? I just want to do another recap and do some more videos about day trading. I know a lot of people are, really wanting to like make money quicker instead of just holding things and want to get in and out of the market. I have the strategy that I really think that you guys are going to really love. It's the band strategy. 1 minute will give you the most fast trades, and you can get in and out, and it works only with options because options are going to give you those massive percentages. Because if you buy shares of a stock, let's say, right here we're touching lower band, we had this rejection up here, reversion to the mean to the EMA 20. This isn't really that big of a move, but if you're trading weekly options or zero DTEs, you can make plenty and plenty of money. This right here was probably a 20 to 30% gain in just a very short amount of time, guys. So I'm going to show you guys the strategy, recap, keep showing you guys so you guys can understand it and make massive money. This is NVIDIA, had a big, massive down day, but you could have still made money on the call sites. So let's go over the strategy here, and you guys are going to love it. If you guys are new to the channel, definitely join my Discord in the link below. I give out entries and exits of this strategy with an over 95% win ratio doing exactly this strategy. I'm going to do the 1 minute. It's a little more riskier. I use 5 minute too, but the 1 minute can give you really the most precise entry. That's why I really do like the 1 minute. So the main thing we want to look for is price near the green band or the red band, which is these bands here. If it's at the green band, we look for calls. If it's at the red band, we look for puts. Very self-explanatory, but it's not just if price goes to it. I've seen price magnet to it, or go under it, or be very stubborn. So we want to make sure, what is market sentiment doing? Is there any big events happening? And then where is our time distance? The more you are farther away from this EMA 20, which is this light blue band, the quicker in price tends to react and go up to it. You won't see much big gaps on the 1 minute. So as you can see, you know how price is just kind of magneted. When the price gets away from the EMA 20, price moves up. When there's big gaps of it not touching the EMA 20, we look for that price to go up. And you might ask, well, what is that time frame? How long is long? 30 to 40 minutes is pretty long. 1019 is the last touch right here. You can see it physically touching the EMA 20. And then you can see right up in here, we get a touch at 1058. So you do the math, about 30 minutes. So, yeah. So, and then that was the first thing. We want to say, okay, are we near the ATR 4? Do we have time distance away from the EMA 20? 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, something like that. And then what is the trend? We want to make sure we can find a bounce on that lower trend, because a lot of the times on the 1 minute, we can break out of that trend and make massive money. For example, do the highs and the lows. You can see right here the most recent high that has some distance, where the last EMA 20 touch was right in here, and then the recent lows was right here. You can clearly see where we're respecting a trend. We have a trend here and then here. We do not want a very, very short channel here, because if it's too short of a channel, then there's not much room to bounce up. When we're way down here, you can see there's a pretty big margin for this to go up and hit the upper channel, and that's exactly what it did. So you can fiddle with it. You wouldn't see all this. You would probably see just this going in, and you will see like right in here, we're getting close to a bottom channel here. We're getting close to the ATR 4. This looks like a very good call side. I would have taken this trade for the EMA 20 time distance, and as you can see, we had an explosive move up. And you would have been out of this trade in a matter of 5 minutes, if not more, 2-3 minutes, and you would have made massive money. That's just a short example. A lot of people are like, well, how do I draw the channel? It's got to make sense. Draw a channel that makes sense. You could have did from this high, but as you can see, it respects a lot of it. And this was actually not a bad channel here too. You could have seen, we had a little breakout, and then if you correlate it, you would have definitely seen, okay, this is very bullish, because a lot of the times when it breaks out of the channel, it flushes back into it. So just correlate it, do what makes sense. I like to do the highs and to the lows on the current data. Okay, so let's keep going through, and you can see, like right in here, it has some time distance. I wouldn't have taken here. I wouldn't have taken anything in here, not much time distance. This one is a little decent. You could kind of see, okay, what are we looking at? And you can see right in here, price hits the lower channel. You can get a little bounce here and there. Not really my favorite trade. As you can see, not a massive EMA 20. Right in here, you have some massive EMA 20, but we're not near the ATR 4. And that's another thing. You want to make sure you're near the ATR 4. This one, I would have taken for a trade. ATR 4, you have EMA 20 time distance, and if you draw the channel from the highs to the low, you can clearly see what are you looking at, right? Very nice channel here. You would have not have seen all this. You would have seen this. Right in here, you have the ups here. So once you start having points that reflect, you can very clearly see this is a channel. You have the channel which respects this, and the channel that's going to respect this, and you can see a massive bull move right in here to the EMA 20. Because remember, guys, price has to go to the EMA 20. I don't care how red the market is or how green the market is. It will come back to it, and these short amount of candles is where we make the massive money on options, guys. This is a very, very nice trade. And as you can see, if it just hits the ATR 4 and gets very close, I would have taken it. We don't have the time, the EMA 20 time distance. So let's just only take these nice solid setups. Nvidia, for example, had 2 trades, and you would have made close to 50% gains. This is the power of options, guys. We could go to QQQ, we go to the index, we could go to anything, and you could see how good this strategy works. And it's just absolutely amazing. So, for example, QQQ, we look for that time distance right here. You see that gap. We look for close to ATR 4. We chart the high to the low, and you can see very clearly you have a solid trend. You have the top here respected. It's okay if it goes a little above it. That's extremely bearish because it tends to go back into the channel. And as you can see, we get close to the channel with an ATR 4, and we have this bullish move up for QQQ, and it's just awesome. Right in here, you get close to the upper band, so you can do put side. So you take the low, take the high. Look where we're at here. You have your bounces here and here. You get close to the but as you can see, very narrow channel. I probably would have taken that too narrow. I would look for a bigger picture. So maybe something like this. Nope. I probably would have not have taken this trade unless I found a channel that made sense, in my opinion. Because, like I said, though, if you do something like this and the channel's too small, there's not much room for it to go from the upper to the bottom. So, but as you see, though, EMA 20 will get touched. So, yeah, it's really nice. You can look up, the best companies in the world, and you can always find a trade. If you want volatility, you can see what's going on. Look at this, ATR 4, and then we wait till we have time distance because a lot of times it can hug it. So we want to make sure time distance lets us have the trend. Time distance lets us see, okay, what is price action doing? And you can clearly see, do the highs to the lows. You can clearly see right in here, we have our upper touch here, and then it makes sense to have the lower touch down right in this area. And so you can see why this is a bullish action here. Close to ATR 4, we get a move up. 2 to 3 minutes, you're making money, 20% gains. And that's what all it is. 10, 20% gains, in, out, in, out. And people would love to have those type of gains. This strategy right here can change your guy's life. I'm telling you, it's so freaking easy. It's like options, that make you fast money, and you're doing a system that wins over 95% of the trades. I like to accumulate. The minute I get an option, I'd like to put some money in. I do a max of 3,000, so you can start out with 1,000, accumulate some more if it goes down. Because these wicks, any little candle down, will make the premium fluctuate. These are 0 DTE or weekly expirations. I do the shortest amount of time frame I can. So if I do SPY, it will be 0 DTE because they offer 0 DTE all the time. So I hope this video, guys, helps. It's just a recap of one of the most powerful 1-minute day trading strategies that can really make you guys financial free, put less money in the market, and make more money out of it. That is the strategy. If you guys want to learn more, definitely check the Discord out. I'll put the link down below in the YouTube comments and in the description. You can't miss it. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. And I will post these trades in here. I will post my entries, my exits, the options I like with the strike price so you guys can be profitable traders. Head on over to the server shop in the top left. You'll see Swing Trading and Day and Swing Trading Plus. Day and Swing Trading Plus is only $12 a month, and you get access to all my alerts, all my channels. You're going to want it. This is covering day traders. So $12 a month. Do subscribe on computer, and you won't regret it. It's one of the cheapest servers out there with one of the highest win ratios and biggest margins percentages. And I will say, you're going to get my RTK live stream. I go live, pretty much every day now. I try to show you guys setups, and you guys ask me questions. You can see it in real time data. You can see even my journal here. Right in here, you'll see the high percentage rate. So if we go to day trades, we're making around 10 to 20%. August 2nd, we did 2 trades, around 40% gains, 30% gains. The August 1st, around 50% gains, all in total, and it's just massive. And the win ratio is insane. As you can see, the green outweigh the red. Because it is an awesome strategy. A lot of people don't understand how market works. That price has to revert to the mean. In a 1 minute time frame, it's doing it very fast. So, the algos are coded to revert here. When it's at the EMA 20, you don't want to buy here. This is where it either consolidates or makes the next big move that nobody knows where. And it could be up or down. So, hope you guys take advantage of this. Join the Discord. You can see all my alerts, swing trades, day trades, if you do the $12 a month. Only $12. Subscribe on computer, and you won't regret it. If you guys like this video, give it a like, subscribe, comment. I'll put more day trading recaps. And I think I love day trading. It's one of the most highly lucrative in and out. I'm in out 5 minutes. Like, it's insane. This is called the 5-10 minute trading strategy. You won't hold longer than that, and you're making 10-20% gains in minutes. Hope to see you guys in the Discord. Let's make some money together.